Hey there, guys. I hope all of you are having a fantastic Wednesday afternoon. It is quite a blustery here. The wind is shaking the windows in my upstairs little Tower Bower studio, but the sun is shining, and that's always very encouraging to see this time of year. I just did a quick disclaimer. I have no idea where this video is going. I have drug out some of my journals. I have a set of markers. These are Sharpie highlighters, liquid highlighters that I have not used in forever. I made myself a few of my sewn tabs so I could play with that. I have some things that I wanted to put in my magazine journal, some work that I wanted to do in my grown-up girls journal. And of course, I just always seem to have my burn book with me these days. And, you know, if you saw the cover of this come together, you know that it has gone through like a really big transformation since I did the cover. But the cover was, it was fun, and it's been almost like, like revisiting when you were in school and you had a particular notebook and you wrote on it and you drew on it and you put stickers on it and things like that. This has been that kind of book to me, and I've just had a really delightful experience with it. I will not burn it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to destroy it. I'm not going to recycle it. I think it is a good... It's just been it's been a great experience for me to have one. Let me show you what I did for February. I think Miss Judy gave me this black and white illustration of an elephant, which I love. I did kind of take apart some old art and do some different things with it. I love to do that. I love to take apart old art and just have some, give it a different life. This is a little portrait sketch that I did in 2016 when I was kind of learning to do that. So, this is just, it goes with me everywhere. It's my list book as well. And I keep track of all kinds of things in it. Now, it's not my planner. My planner is over here. And I got to tell you something. This morning, this strip on this planner was coming apart. It was pulling up from the binding of the book, and I think it's because I've already just got so much stuff stuck in here. My planner is just an altered composition book. It has tabs for a calendar, a journal, a financial tracker, and this is just for business planning, I guess. I can track things, track what you guys are liking at YouTube and what you guys are liking at the Etsy store. I think it's really a good thing to track your stats. I'm not vigilant about it, and I don't do it every day, but I think that if you are doing art as a business, then it's cool to track your stats. This morning, I got some happy mail from Miss Leanne, and it was secured with this super cool, big kind of washi tape. And she likes signs, and so do I. So the signs say fragile, handle with care, this side up, do not turn over. And it was just like the perfect little strip of washi tape. I pulled it off the envelope so you can kind of see where I pulled it off the envelope. But it just was kind of the perfect thing to put on my daily journal planner, and kind of fixed this right here immediately, so there wasn't like a big fix to it. I just immediately stuck that down, and it worked out perfectly. Also, Miss Leanne has some new sticker packs at her shop. They're called Call for Spring, and I will put a link to her site so you can kind of see these stickers, but I'm going to show them to you because I was so excited. I don't use a lot of stickers, but her stickers are incredible. And I love that they have a spring theme. Don't you love the bumblebee there? The butterflies are stellar. I dig the mushroom. And of course, we've got a little dragonfly here. So anyway, she's got new sticker packs. So I will not attach a link. I'll put a link to her Etsy store in the description box below. Okay, so like I said, it's just going to be rambly. I've been working for about 30 days in a row and have not had a day off, and won't be getting a day off for a while. And I thought that it would be nice if I could just come up here and just play a little bit in my journals. To me, it's kind of like a de-stress thing, and I am not concerned about making things pretty. I don't do that, so you guys know how I work. The first thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to paste some things into my grown-up girls wish book. And you guys have seen me work on this. If I choose to edit this video, which I never know if I'm going to do or not, depends on time, you can see how I put this together. I did it around Christmas. It's based on kind of the law of attraction. If you listen to Abraham or any other spiritual teachers, you know, they talk a lot about the law of attraction. Basically, what you think is what you get. In the Bible, in Matthew, it says, ask and it's given, seek and you'll find, knock and it'll be open to you. Basically, you already have everything that you could ever want. You can be anything, you can have anything. It's just that you set up resistance to it, and as a daily practice, you're just kind of going, oh, woe is me, I can't get there, it's not for me, you know, apparently this was just not in the plan for me, when really that is just a bunch of resistance. So what this little book does is it combines the metaphysical aspect of asking with another abstract concept of wishing, right? So we can wish and wish and wish, but if we don't really appreciate where we are, then we just don't put ourselves in alignment with our desires. So a wish book is a conduit to feeling better physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You're using metaphysical experience of wishing. You're going to circle, cut, and paste things that you like into your grown-up girls wish book. You kind of shine a light on your own desires. And if it goes in the wish book, you have it. So it's not a stressful thing. It's the experience of imaginary acquisition of beautiful things. So you get the satisfaction of ownership without like the debt, right? So you're aligning yourself with more positive thinking. You're having like an emotion of relief and joy. You're vibrationally spending money to get the things that make your heart happy. All vibration, all vibration. This is a vibrational universe, my friends. So I have some things that I would like to paste in here today. So I don't have a glue stick, but I do have some glue. So I want to just kind of start going through here. Of course, we've seen my, I set my book up with space, dress, yum, things I like to eat, do, and be. You know, what would I, whoa, did you see that glue come out there? Yikes. What would I like to be? And, you know, it's the beginning of the year, so I think we all have thoughts about that. But let's just flip through here. These lights reminded me of Italy. And gosh, this time last year we were planning our trip to Italy. And what a crazy, beautiful, wonderful experience that was. I'm going to go ahead and put this here because it's kind of the same neutral color scheme. I don't know what it is about that neutral color scheme that I'm apparently my glue has like a mind of its own today. Something about white, white and blue that reminds me of the ocean. I am just really digging a neutral color scheme. And what I did one night when I was sitting downstairs trying to kind of decompress from work is I got out a catalog and I just started circling things that I liked. And that's basically where you start with a grown-up girl's wish book. So I circled this and then I cut it out. I also love the look of this bathroom arrangement here. I love the flowers. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm going to put that in my wish book as well. I wish I had a glue stick, but I don't. So there, you know, I'm acquiring things in a vibrational way, putting them in my book. It's such a beautiful book. It just really, oh man, you just really start to gravitate to this kind of discipline. And that's what it is. You know, you're just finding things that you love. You're finding colors that you love. You're finding words that you love, ideas that you love, clothing that you love, food that you love. And it's all about you. It is all about you. It's all about you and having fun. Again, this is like the blue that I'm just crazy about. I don't know what it is. I saw like a documentary about Hampton Court, and it talked about the color azure, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I think that's it. I think it's like an azure blue that I'm really, really gravitating to. I also love the words a fresh start, so I'm adding those in as well. I love this too. That's extraordinarily peaceful. You know, in my space, I would love to have oases of calm. You know, whether it's a reading nook with some books, or, you know, a place to sit outside. Chris is really doing a lot of work to our backyard right now, which is awesome. It's also where the dogs hang out, so it's not, and they like to dig and they like to play, so it's not going to be like an oasis of anything but dogs, which is super cool. That's okie dokie. This is a 40-room mansion, 4-par golf course. This was from a 1983, Country Living magazine. 40-room mansion, 4-par golf course, historic Victorian mansion, plus 5 other homes on 117 acres, overlooks the famed Mohawk River, partially restored main home, has 11 bedrooms, 6 baths, black walnut doors and woodwork, marble fireplaces, a wine cellar, a 50-foot pool, a gazebo, an old sulky track, which is like a vehicle track. 3 sulky, I think that's what that is. 3 orchids, 9 springs, waterfalls, stone line ponds, potential for bed and breakfast, in museum, health spa, and it was $225,000. $225,000, y'all. My, how things have changed, eh? But I thought that would be, you know, that would be a fun thing to put in my book as well. And of course, you know, if you follow me on Facebook, then you see that I routinely post these giant steampunk Victorian mansions, and then in the very same breath that I'm talking about something like that, I go, you know, I'd really like to just have a tiny home, maybe a yurt or something like that would be super cool. So we're finished, I believe, with this. Oh, nope, I got one more. Wow, look at that. Yeah, just yummy, yummy, yummy colors. Very light, very airy. I wish I knew, hey, you know where? I got this at Lowe's, I think. I picked up a brochure at Lowe's, and I think that that is where I found all of these super cool, yummy textures and photographs of indoor spaces. That's so pretty. I'll put that somewhere else. Okay, I think we're all done with this. Let's see what we got for dress. We're still dressing like the J. Peterman. We still got a lot of J. Peterman in here. We're dressing like Downton Abbey, y'all. I did add these, but I think that you guys saw me add these. We're, you know, still working on our yum factor and things to do. I love this Escape Awaits. And I have not done a lot in B, and I really need to. Oh, this would be the perfect place for that. Exercise, eat, and sleep. I read the other day that the best 6 doctors in the whole world are you ready? You should write this down. Sunshine, water, rest, air, exercise, diet, and laughter. That's 7. Best 7 doctors. I think laughter is really underrated. I like to laugh every single day. I like the videos that have babies laughing. To me, that just, I love to hear a baby laugh, or puppies playing, or my gosh, babies and puppies. Yes, babies and puppies. All right, we are all done with that. Now, I did also pick up these color swatch kind of books the last time that I was at Lowe's too, because I'm really thinking about changing the color of my upstairs space, which hasn't been painted since we moved in, so we definitely need to do something with that. But again, you know, my favorite things, anything that's my favorite thing goes in my grown-up girl book. So there we go. We've got that one done. Let's see where we are, and I can see a lot of stuff sticking out here in my, oh my gosh, just packed full of things that I want to put in here. It's not really like me to be such a pack rat. This is Sally Ride. You guys saw me do this page. I think that I did add some washi to it. And we're still working on this. I did want to add one of my sewn tabs that I have been doing. And thank you guys so much. We're just continuing to sell out of them at the store. And I am so, so grateful. I will put a link to my Etsy shop so you guys can see what that's all about. Basically, they are one-of-a-kind mixed media collages of lace, fabric, ribbon, vintage text. This one has a gold doily, so just all kinds of cool things here to layer. And I did some that said boo, and I thought that that's going to look great with that page. And you can use these for all kinds of things. You can use them as tags. You can use them as tabs. You can punch a hole in the top of them and, you know, put some fiber through there and make it into a bookmark. You know, I thought today, another good thing, because they're pliable, right? See, that looked really good. Because they're pliable, you could adhere them to like a jar, like, you know, and label the jar. You can use them as jar labels. I thought that would be kind of cool too. Okay, I haven't done anything here. And I like, this is kind of just an example of the way things drop together for me when I was looking at the Lidl brochure, and it had these motorcycle, they're called balaclava, and they're like the socks that people wear on their heads before they put a helmet on. And it was just so interesting. I did not know that that was called a balaclava. And then one of my notes downstairs said important, and this says while supplies last. So I knew that I wanted to kind of do something with that. So what I'm going to do is look back here and see if I can find, and these are magazine pages. So I'm going to look right back here and see if I can find anything that would be, okay, that would be perfect. So it's like the base color that I'm working with. That would be perfect as well. This would be good. Hey, I think I found, there we go. Some automobile ephemera that I cut from a book that my art angel sent me. So I think that we will work on that. We'll work on this page right here. What I'm going to do is just grab, well, I would grab Mod Podge, but I don't have very much of it. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I do. I went to the pound shop the other day, the Dollar Tree, and got some. If you, at Michael's, 6 ounces of Mod Podge is $6, and they will not let you use that 50% off coupon. But 6 ounces of Mod Podge at the Dollar Tree is just $3. So that makes it, to me, that makes it a whole lot of a better deal. I'm trying to find any kind of small receptacle thingy that I can put that into. I'm not seeing anything. Like I said, I really wasn't prepared, but I just had to do something besides work. Work is good. Work is good. Work, you should never underestimate the power of having a job. And I'm very, very grateful to have a job. I got a new cleaning job last week, so that's super cool. My client is 89, and she is just really neat. I love her already. She's really super neat. All right, let's pull out our focal image so we know we want to use this. I do like the words into the new as well. So I think what I'll do, you know, let's use this. I've got to get away from him somehow. That's from a comic book kind of illustration. I'm going to have to put that somewhere else because it's going to lap over. So we'll move that to here. And we'll do this. Okay, so that'll be like one layer right there. So did you see how I did that? I just tore it all apart and rearranged it and made it fit on the page, because that's was going to be the best thing for me to do there. This says the atomic car will come, so I think what we'll do is move this here. Same thing here. I love the whole atomic car thing. It's very, oh my gosh, I've been watching The Outer Limits lately. It's so cool. I love it. I love anything sci-fi. Okay, I like the way that looks. So let's pull these things off. And get out my Big Daddy brush. And go ahead and put this down right here. I think I needed some water. The only water I have up here is my water I was going to drink. But we will have to sacrifice that for art. That's right. We are sacrificing our drinking water. There we go. I should probably stand up too. And Okay, I poured some water in the jar, so at least I'll have something to drink. Jeez, that's good. All right. Let's see. And then we have this coming into play down here, like that. I love to use magazines. You know, I mean, they're just full of super cool imagery. So, I get them from, well, you guys send them to me. Thank you so much. And then I get some from the library. And I'm sure your library probably has them as well. Okay. Let's see. But there are difficulties. I wanted to follow up the atomic car will come, but there are difficulties. And there we go. That looks cool. And I've got to find a place for my balaclava. Balaclava. So I think we'll tear that out. My granddaddy was one of the first Harley Davidson motocross riders in the country. So we have a motorcycle heritage. I have a picture of him downstairs looking very gallant on his Harley Davidson. It is like, reminds me of a cafe racer kind of looking bike, you know. Balaclava. So cool. And then, nope. But I do have the words into the new. I realize it's a lot of words on this page, but it's my page. I can do whatever I want. And I gotta fill up the space. There we go. I don't think the into is gonna fit there. Let's do while supplies last. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. There we go. It's even the colors went great together. Okay. I think that's all that I'm gonna do in this little journal. The next thing that I'm going to do, you guys, is just process a little magazine that came in the mail. So I had some elements that I did want to use in that. So let's stick this stuff back in here. I should make an envelope, like a storage envelope for stuff like that, but I'm not going to do that right now. Got to get back to work. I like the word important right here, so I think we're going to use this with Sasha from The Walking Dead. I have not watched The Walking Dead in so long. I did hear that, I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm not going to tell you what I heard. Oh well. I know, I think Leanne's watching it right now, so I don't want to say anything about it. Yeah, just put that right there. That looks kind of cool. Kind of that with those colors. Okay, what do you think? That was kind of fun, right? Balaclava. So now I'll know what that is. Okay, let's set this aside and let it dry. The next thing that I got got is this Reach magazine, and it came in the mail, and I like this photo right here. I like the waitress, not so much that it's a Broadway hit musical or anything like that. There is an Abraham story, and if you don't know who Abraham Hicks is, I'll leave a link also in the description box so you can listen to some Abraham and get really inspired. Abraham tells a story about you having more faith in the restaurant server than you do in universal forces. And it's a really funny story because he tells the story of, they tell the story of you sitting down in a restaurant and you order something, right? And you don't call the server back like 18 times and go, are you sure you got my order? Are they cooking it in the back? Can you go check on it? Can you go check on it again? Can you? So we need to kind of treat our desires the same kind of way. You know, we have a desire and we put it off in the universe and we say, wouldn't it be nice if I could do this, or if I had this thing, or if I felt this way, and then you leave it alone. You don't call the universe back 50,000 times going, hey, did you get my order? Did you get my order? Did you get that straight? So I am going to do a page about having more faith in the restaurant business than you do in the universe reaching out to you and loving you and always directing you in the place you should go. All right, so I've got that one. I love the words feel better, eat better. So I'm going to tear that out. That's a good thing to focus on this time of year. Feel better, eat better. I love the colors here, but I'm not gravitating to it. I don't think that, I like the people throwing their caps up in the air, you know, as they're graduating. I think that's super cool, so I'm going to use that. These people are cool, but they are brushing their teeth, and that freaks me out. I don't like to hear it, don't like to think about it. Yes, I am a big-time toothbrusher, but I don't like to watch other people do it. Okay, so just a little Tammy quirk there. I like this stop sign. So we're going to use that. I'm not gravitating to any of these home images. This is a Big Daddy Mac, way too big home. I do like that deck, but I have a deck, so I'm good with that. All right, so that's it for that, and I'll put the rest of that in the recycling. And there we go, you guys. Just a bit of a let's get something on a page kind of day. And I hope that you enjoyed this super rambly video. I apologize that if it was not your thing, but you know what? It was my thing, and it's so nice and refreshing to sit down with y'all and just do something creative. Thank you guys so much for your support, your kindness, your sweet words. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Have a delightful Valentine's Day, my friends. Talk to you soon. Bye.